Boom! Good morning, everybody. Welcome again, Rise with the Wealth Warriors. We are live today, and boy, do we have a show for you guys. We are pumped.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. So every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, make sure you come to this one and only show on the affiliate marketing space. Okay, so today we want to bring you the king of affiliate marketing, Nathan freaking Lucas. Let's bring Nathan Lucas.
Yo,
Whoa!
what's
How
up,
we
guys?
doing, brother? Good day, good day.
Thanks
Just
for having me.
quickly, for those I don't know who wouldn't know who you are, but for those who don't know who Mr. Nathan Lucas is, give everybody a rundown who you are, where you came from, and what's your background, man.
Yeah, you got it. I better start a timer. I don't want this to go too long. So originally I started before like the internet was really blowing up. I think YouTube was brand new. I think YouTube was what, 2004 or 5, something like that. I don't remember. But I was just like kind of dingling around on the internet about making money. I found an opportunity selling air purifiers. I was a senior in high school at the time. I signed up and I said, boy, I'm going to get rich. I'm going to do it selling air purifiers. And so they shipped me my unit. I put it on display at the tire factory that I worked at part-time while I was in high school. Yeah, I didn't sell a single one. Had to ship the product back to them. The opportunity didn't work for me at the time anyways. I was like, okay, well, there's still got to be something to this making money thing. In the meantime, got into network marketing. Absolutely hated talking to family and friends. Prospecting, coworkers. Hey, you want to get a cup of coffee? I did all that. Hated it. And
Or like that Kirby vacuum, eh?
yeah, and like Nate and I were just talking off screen before we got on here live, and he was talking about even Facebook. For me, you can still do Facebook nowadays, like with Reels, where it's more passive, but reaching out to people, prospecting people, it's just really still not my thing. So network marketing, love the idea, love the personal development that was in it, right? But it wasn't for me. So I actually took a break from online stuff. I was still like, keeping a pulse on it for years. And after I went to Arizona, like Glendale, there's an Air Force base there that I went to at the time. So the summer of 2014, I was there. After that, I really started looking and I was like, I'm going to do this thing. 2015, I started like buying into stuff. Some of them don't even exist anymore. 2016, I got involved with a program called My Lead System Pro. They are no longer around. They're called Digital Mentors now. And I started earning my first commissions with them. But it wasn't until 2018 when I started making high ticket sales. That was the timing. I started getting traffic. I signed up to a high ticket program. FTC shut them down like almost immediately. So I lost all those thousands of dollars I had just invested into it. Bro, it was insane. I don't think I've ever publicly shared this, but then I go over to another program where some people know me from and I became their #1 affiliate. But to get in that one at the time, it was pay to play. So I already know this works. I'm starting to drive a shit ton of traffic. I'm buying in. I got a personal loan, combined all my debt, and it just rocked and rolled from there. And so I became the #1 affiliate. I was able to get the 2 Comma Club award. From the time I really started high ticket with that main program that I was with to 7 figures was just days over 18 months. It was crazy.
Damn.
Oh, powerful.
Damn.
Because I mean, for people who don't know who Nathan Lucas is, right? Just say this. When me and Nate first got started at the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, right? Starting from complete scratch, pretty much just like how you guys are watching us right now. When we watched Nathan Lucas, he was up there. He was getting started. Yeah.
What was it that actually pushed you beyond those struggles?
Yeah, I'm glad you're asking this question because in my intro, I mentioned nothing about struggle. Oh, it was all great. No, it wasn't. It actually sucked. One of the things that you have to understand about this whole thing and why it's so hard and why it was hard for me, I just didn't realize it at the time, is the reason is because you're doing something new, right? It's completely new. If you've never been successful as an internet marketer, affiliate marketer, selling products, doesn't matter what you're doing. It's different. It's something that you're not used to, and it's not who you are. And so when you realize that you have to change who you are, you have to be someone different to get a different result, not just do something different. You can do something and still get shitty results. That's because it's fake. It's not authentic and you're not actually being that person. I didn't realize that at all. Even coming into this world, with personal development under my belt, that literally, I was tricking my brain into thinking, I've already been working on myself, I'm good. That actually crippled me, and I still wasn't the person I needed to be. And when you understand that, and you can get over that, it opens a new world of opportunity.
What is the biggest thing that you do love about this industry besides the money?
First off, I hate that there's still to this day, there's a stigma around this industry in a negative connotation. I hate that.
Yeah.
But what I love about this is that you literally can help people, and that's your job. The more people you can help, the more you can make. And that's really what it is. So you're telling me if you sell more high ticket and you sell programs to people, obviously you're going to make more money that's actually helping people. Well, oddly enough, and this is a huge thing too, is we all know that when people buy programs, even it doesn't matter, even if it's a high ticket coaching program, that the success rate is low. And the reason is people haven't become who they need to be. That information, that coaching, it could be and would be key if they take action on it and did the thing, but they're not there on who they are. Yes, I believe if you have a program that you believe in that has, first of all, if it has proven record, other people are doing it and it's working, there's no reason it can't work for you. Are you the person that you need to be to make it work for you? And a lot of times the answer is no.
Fire! I gotta ask you, man, because like you blew me and Daniel away a few weeks ago when you private messaged Daniel there and me and Daniel there and was like, hey, what you guys got going on over there? I want in, right?
Yeah.
So why Wealth Warriors?
One is just energy. Before I even reached out to you guys, I like binge watch a ton of your stuff. And I liked what I was feeling from you guys. So that was one. Two, I found out about your guys' coaching and I'm like, dude, this is a no-brainer. So obviously I've been a part of other programs that did really well, but there wasn't coaching at that level. It wasn't something like this where you're interacting with someone. So
that is coming.
That was huge.
How did you adjust yourself during that period of time? Like you put in the work, but you just don't see results yet.
So definitely put in work. One of the biggest things I can tell you guys when you're just starting out, right? If you're not getting the results that you want, it freaking sucks. And I get it. I still, sometimes you go through that. You're like, I'm not getting the output that I want. We all know that that's not fun and it sucks. So a couple of things to do when that's happening is one, keep doing it. You have to detach yourself away from how you feel. And that's where intent comes into play. My intention is to have this, and I'm going to do and be who I need to be to make that happen, regardless of how I feel. I'll tell you right now, I never feel like doing this. Like I could hang it up now if the money was just flowing like endlessly. I'd hang it up right now and just be done. But I do have a passion for this, but you know what I mean? So you have to detach yourself from how you feel because the way you feel, it has nothing to do with what you want and where you want to go. If you feel tired, that's your physiology telling you you're whatever. It doesn't matter. You have to detach it. And when I was doing this, working a full-time career in the military, I built this up part-time from home after work. A lot of times those were 12-hour shifts and it sucked. It's not fun, but I knew I could sacrifice. So one, detach yourself from how you feel, do it anyways, go through the motions. I don't want to create content, create it anyways. You do it anyways.
If you didn't have affiliate marketing, what would be your outcome?
I would more than likely be in the military still. I was 8 or 9 years active. I was halfway to a retirement and I was good at it. I'll tell you this too. I'm good at being told what to do. Tell me what to do. I'll do it. That's why I think it was so hard for me to launch my own program recently, which I discontinued, but nobody's telling you what to do. You don't get handholding, but yeah, I would probably still be in the military. How has it changed? Dude, it's everything because yeah, I have a little boy, 6 months now. It's been a riot. It's been fun. I haven't missed anything. I get to go to every doctor's appointment. And now I'm at the point like, he's getting a little older. I'm like, I don't think I need to be here. Do I need to? I look at my wife. She's like, you can. I don't know. I'm like, all right. But I haven't missed them. I'm there. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be there. And we're just getting started. So I love that. That's years ago. That's what I was thinking when I wanted to start some sort of where I could be home and I could make money from online and digital, right? It's like, dude, I don't want to miss things like most people do.
I did.
Yeah. And, mad respect for people that do. It's nothing against them, but there is another way, And yeah, my dad's a truck driver. I know you were a truck driver. My dad's long haul truck driver has been my entire life. And because of that, he missed a lot of things. And so I mean, maybe I should thank him, because mentally I'm like, I don't want to miss anything. And that probably has, you know, underneath the layers, if you peel them back, a big motivator of why I do what I do.
Today we have a lot of questions. Okay, so let me just pick one question from the audience. We're gonna pick more. Okay, depending on how much time we have. So this question from Samantha. Samantha is asking Lucas, saying that I hear all the time, tell your story. So other than that, what is the number one thing that Nathan Lucas thinks that we should be doing in order to attract like-minded followers and increase engagement on our posts, on our content, therefore increasing sales?
Yeah, I don't know if I have the perfect answer, but I definitely can give an answer. You know, you ever heard be the change you want to see in the world, right? Be that change. Well, for some reason, somehow, some way, you're here. What got you here? And think of like influencers that you really connect with and the type of content that they create and what resonates with what you would want to do. It doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I have to be that person and do that thing. But you can say, this is the type of content that I want to put out into the world. And these are the type of people that I want to attract. So you basically produce what you want back. And it's really weird, but it absolutely works. So if you, let's just say that you want to attract positive mindset people, right? I think most people do, but sometimes not really. Not everyone does. But if that's something that you want in your videos and in your content, whether it's text-based or video format, you talk about that and how positivity can change your life, or being positive has these effects. When you put that out into the world, you're then going to, in turn, attract those people.
Military
Nathan
personnel.
Lucas, when you tell your story, how do you deal with the negative backlash for stepping away from the military and starting your own online business?
I have tons of mixed feelings about this. I was more arrogant. Like when I first started this out, my mindset was this. So when I was in the military, I was going to college to get my degree because I honestly, there was a lot of parts about the military that I liked. And I was like, I literally am doing a job of an officer. I need to get paid. So I got to go to school. I had mentorship in the military, thankfully, that, you know, basically boosted my confidence. I finished school while, you know, working full time, finished my degree. And in that time towards the end, and my plan was to commission. I found internet marketing and the stuff started working, right? It started making good money. I replaced my income in the military. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I've got 2 jobs. This is great. And then I completely trashed my income in the military. And then I made more money outside than I would ever make for 20 years in the military. So I'm like, dude, I got to give this up. I got to give it up. And that's even as an O. Even if I went officer, if I would have stayed in, put 20 years in the short span of 4 years, I made more money than I would have made for the rest of the 10 years if I had stayed in. Steph, you know, my advice, just kind of mirror Alex Hormozy. I heard him say on a clip that he got clipped out. Basically what you want to do as you want to be successful in anything you really want to do is you want to produce so much that it becomes success is like, it's bound to happen. Like, of course you were successful. Look what you did. So in this space, that would be creating content. Just make it to the point where it's like, duh, of course you were successful. Look at all that. Dude, you release 3 videos a day, even with a full-time job. You know what I mean?
Powerful. Yeah. Do it until you feel that you deserve the success. Just do it. Nate, final words, ending from you.
Guys, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. I want to say thank you, Nathan, for coming on, man. It's freaking absolute honor. Super pumped to have you on, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Next week, we will be live again, once again, every Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 Eastern, right? We are live, Rise with the Wealth Warriors. I'm going to find somebody who we can get on this week, probably some new students who you guys haven't seen yet, so hear their stories as well, right? Make sure you tune in next week as well, and we'll see you all then. Thank you, Nathan, for coming on, man, and Daniel.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Nathan. I will see you guys next time. Okay, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure you follow Nathan Lucas. Okay, let's go.